players, it's like they think we can't see, and there's no evidence of the contrary. So, Frumpy Dump's White House communication director says, amazing, despite the threat of rain, over 250,000 patriots showed up to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army. God bless the USA. I know y'all done seen the footage, but I'm going to show you guys my face. Because if this is 250,000 people, baby, I'm blind as Ray Charles. Players, the tanks was so loud because there was no people for the sound to bounce off of. If there was 250,000 people there, why are the bleachers empty? Because if I'm going to come to a parade, I'm going to want to be front and center. I'm going to want to sit in the bleachers if they're available. And you mean to tell me that nobody wanted to sit in the bleachers? Okay, so maybe they were out in the fields. Look at the field. And this is why the parade is going on. This is literally what 250,000 people look like to them. And Frumpy Dump and his contractually obligated spouse look absolutely miserable. I'm pretty sure Melania is happy as a flea on a dog's ass inside, because this is just one more event off of her contractual obligations, and it was easy for her to do because, hey, I mean, nobody was there. Now, as we all know, there were no King's protests throughout the United States yesterday. And when I tell you, they say that there was more than 2,000 protests throughout this country. Hundreds of thousands of people attended in these different cities. But according to Frumpy Dump's White House communications director, the protests were a complete and utter failure with minuscule attendance, I declare. Well, the lie detector has determined that that was a lie. If you look at some of these cities, these protests were well attended. They were well organized. The signs were absolutely amazing to see. There was even one in Louisiana, where a few in Louisiana, but one near me in Shreveport. But I was celebrating my baby's birthday yesterday. The people showed up and showed out and made their voices heard. And they said no kings, and they meant no kings. So Frumpy Dump and his DUI hire of a White House can stop the lies. The protests, the No Kings protests, were well attended. His freaking parade was ridiculous and a hot boo boo shitty mess, and it cost the American taxpayers $45 million. It was so bad that the military that was participating in this were lackluster. Y'all, I declare, what a disgrace. Y'all put your thoughts in the comments, players. This is Double D Mo for the Black Hair News.